The mass resignation of the IEBC commissioners, otherwise known as the Cherera Four, along with the end of term for the commission's chair, has thrown Kenya's democracy into uncertainty. Years after the 2022 elections, the reconstitution of the commission supposed to oversee by-elections remains in limbo. Its future is now playing out both in the corridors of justice and the political arena. It is a commission whose mandate is to ensure free and fair election, clear candidates seeking elective positions, and ensure each and every region has a representative that will be chosen through the democratic process of elections. However, as it stands, the Electoral Commission seems to exist by name, as its mandates have been held captive. The impeachment of DP Gachagua brought the nation to a rude awakening that its future could now be hanging by a thread.
We don't have a functioning IEBC today as we speak right now. And why? Because the matter is in court. Remember, they were supposed to put in a panel that is supposed to elect or go through the selection panel of IEBC commissioners. So, assuming anything were to happen, God forbid, to the president today, and you don't have a deputy president, then the country is taken into the third arm, which is Parliament, the Speaker of the National Assembly, who within 60 days is supposed to call an election without an IEBC. That is a pure, straight constitutional crisis, and it becomes a straight political crisis.
The United States has also raised concerns through its ambassador to Kenya, Meg Whitman, who says Kenyan democracy is now at risk. In a tweet published on the embassy's X account, the ambassador is calling for quick reconstitution after she had a meeting with the IEBC CEO Hussein Marjan Hussein. Whitman says, and I quote, IEBC's ability to support democracy in Kenya is at risk without the recruitment of commissioners or parliamentary action to provide IEBC funding for voter registration, by-election and other election activities. The United States supports Kenya democracy through USAID Kenya. During the meeting that led to the tweet, IEBC says it is still grappling with financial constraints. They posted, and I quote, the Commission is confronted with numerous challenges, including budgetary constraints that are hampering its operations. Currently, the IEBC is facing a significant delay in conducting several pending by-elections, including key constituencies like Banissa, where an MP passed away in 2023. The absence of a fully constituted commission has created a legal vacuum, making it impossible to issue the necessary gazette notices required to organize these by-elections. Despite attempts to introduce legislation allowing the IEBC Secretariat to manage by-elections in the absence of commissioners, these by-elections remain pending, affecting both parliamentary and ward seats across the country. But why has it taken so long? According to critics, the delay in filling these positions is linked to political wrangling between key players. President William Ruto called for a bipartisan approach to reconstituting the IEBC, which led to the NADCO report, whose implementation has taken its sweet time. Opposition leaders argue that the process is being deliberately stalled to serve political interests. But with political tension high following the impeachment of Gachagua and the clearance of Kindiki, the pressure to get the IEBC in place is mounting. Brian Amoai, K24, Nairobi.